welcome everyone. Today I'm doing an achievement guide for Pirate Bloopers. It's a new game that just released on Xbox, and it's a fairly easy game. It can be a little difficult, but all you'll have to do is collect so many of certain items and kill so many of each kind of enemy. So when it first loads up here, what I suggest doing is going in and looking at the controls. To see what you can do, you can choose whatever flag you want there, and then you'll start out, you'll use the right bumper or the right trigger to accelerate, the left bumper or the left trigger to brake, the left stick to steer, A to shoot, and you'll just go around and collect the chests is the main objective before the wave ends. The yellow boats are there, and it's an achievement to kill so many of them. And these submarines here don't actually hurt you unless you run into them, but they steal the chests from you if you don't get to them fast enough. And the best way to defeat them is to just get close and tap the A button as fast, not like as fast as you can, but just rapid tap, so it just fires faster. And then if you destroy any ships, do your best to pick up the gold that they drop, and then just collect all the chests. These yellow boats only hurt you if you run into them too. They don't have like weapons that they shoot you with or anything. So you'll just keep going around, collect the gold, shoot these ships. And all of these achievements need to be done in the same playthrough continuation of waves. So if you die, you start out with 2 lives, and if you lose both of those lives, you have to restart back at wave 1. And any achievement progress for most of them that you have gotten, you lose. And then I would suggest just upping your damage at first, and maybe if you have enough you can increase your fire rate. And then when you start wave 2, it's just the same basic principle. You'll just go around, collect the chests, shoot any yellow boats you can. I would suggest just focusing on getting the chests mainly. And any of the enemies, it's almost easier to get closer and just push the A button faster until you get your damage up higher. Because it goes faster than charging it up and shooting, and then charging it up and then shooting. But if you're going to do it from further away, then you can do the charge shot. And then it's 7 of the submarines, I believe. And you can shoot the submarines with a charge shot and knock them off course, so they don't get the chests. Just watch out, because you can knock them into the chests too. But yeah, I believe it's 7 of the submarines that you need to defeat to get the achievement for doing it. And the steering's a little tricky on here too. It's kind of like drifting. If you oversteer, in a sense, it's not oversteering, it's kind of actually getting it to go more in the right direction. And then I would suggest still just upping your damage and fire rate. And I accidentally did my speed there. I would suggest just doing damage, fire rate, and health. because they help you more than the speed. The speed can help. And there is the treasure hunter achievement for collecting 20 of the chests. You should roughly be there too. I did die and fail and have to restart at wave 1 after right at the end of wave 2. So I edited that out so you didn't have to see that. So I might have the chest ones a little before you. But now if you upped your damage as much as I did, it will only take 2 charge shots to kill the yellow boats. Oh, and I forgot to mention you want to pick up that junk that's just floating in the water. You want to grab as much of that as you can as you're going around too, because it's an achievement to get so much of that, which I just got there. Clean up so much of the trash off of the ocean. It's called Ocean Cleaner. And you can kind of use the brake. See how I knocked the submarine away from the chest there? But you can kind of, and then this one I knock it into. But you can kind of use the brake when you're accelerating and turning to help you like drift a little more. And then I would suggest upping your damage if you can. And continuing on. And then you're now on wave 4. And as far as I know, this is just continuous waves that just keep going and don't stop. But I'm not sure. I only got to wave 11, I think it was. And then keep shooting those guys. Now with the damage up as much as I've got it, it's 1 charge shot and it takes them out. And then it's still faster to just shoot the subs rapid fire up close. And then there's the yellow ship destroyer achievement for taking out the yellow boats. Little ship guys that more just charge at you and make it a little harder to get some stuff done by bouncing you around. And then there I accidentally upped my health. Even though your health is good to get up, it's a little more than that. So now that we're on wave 5, they've added the new medium boats, I think is what they're called. But they're these red boats right here, and they will take you out pretty fast if you let them. So just watch out for them. You will have to kill so many of them to get an achievement. So keep that in mind as you're going through the next few waves. See, now that my damage is up, I'm doing a decent amount of damage to the submarines. There's my achievement for completing, or not completing, for killing selected amount of submarines, which, like I said, I believe it's 7. And now you can pretty much ignore the submarines, except for they'll keep trying to take your chests, and you get 300 gold for each one that you kill. So and there's the big fortune one. That's for collecting 10,000 gold, I believe it is, in total. I kind of bounced that submarine around so it didn't get my gold home. And I tried to cut this submarine off from getting this gold home. And then if you can't up your damage, I would suggest just upping either your health, your fire rate, or just saving the gold until later. And now that we're on wave 6, they added these bigger boats. They shoot bananas at you, which is a little weird, but you know. And you can shoot the bananas before they hurt you to stop them. And it is also an achievement to defeat so many of them. They are the red circles with the white X in it, I believe is what they are. And if you're almost dead and you're worried about dying, you can just try to avoid the enemies and stay away from them until the wave ends. Which I don't do a very good job of right here, but I still ended up surviving until the end of the wave, so then you can up whatever you want, but I would suggest, and there's the upgrade your shit 10 times cap, upgrade your ship 10 times achievement. Now that we're on wave 7, we'll just continue on. Just keep getting chests, taking them out. Watch out for the red ships, because they will take you out quite fast, like I have said before. It's another one of the banana shooting ships. Boats. Died right there, lost one of my lives. the achievement for defeating so many of the medium ships, which are the ones that shoot the bananas at you. And now here we are on wave 8. If you can, it's better to try to avoid these boats, just to try to help, but they're not that hard to defeat. They don't do that much damage to you if you can counter by shooting the bananas that they shoot at you. The ones you really want to try to avoid after you get the achievement for doing it is the red boats. The achievement for Red Ship Destroyer for destroying 5 of the red ships. Almost on survive right here, but the wave ended before I actually died, and then I'm just gonna save my gold for after the next wave, so I can get more of something that's gonna benefit me more. This little red ship, but it's not working because they're pretty fast too. Almost didn't survive there. I would suggest doing more damage or health at this point. Okay, now that you're on wave 10, you will get the experienced captain achievement, which is for reaching wave 10. And then you will only have one achievement left, and what you will want to do is, sorry about that, my recording glitched right there. These green boats here, you will need to kill 5 of them. They up here on the mini-map has a green and red circle. Half green and half red. I don't know if you can see it on mine, but there's another one down next to that yellow X in the bottom right corner of the mini-map. And so I would suggest just avoiding everything and going for those. There's also a new ship. It's the big red dot. Big red solid dot. Do not go after those because it's like a guarantee you're just gonna die. So I would suggest just trying to avoid everything. Maybe collect as many of the chests as you can while going after the red and green circles to get these ships for the achievement. And if you don't get them all in wave 10, don't worry about it because you continue on. And see, here's those big ones, and it just eviscerated me. Luckily, the timer for the wave ended before I actually died, so I didn't have to start all the way over at wave 1. And then you can just go ahead and go after the green ones. And they will steal life from you if you get too close to them. They just like suck your health from your boat. So watch out for that. Then I go down to this one right here. And I believe this is my final and fifth one. Yep, there is the green dead ship destroyer. Destroy 5 life stealers. And that will be the final achievement. You should have 10 equaling the 1000 gamer score now. And thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you in the next one.